First, Song Chunyu from Lenovo Capital, Yuan Feng from GAC, and Tao Ning from Innovation Works. Please take your seat. Send a round of applause for all of them. Now the three contestants. First, CEO Fu Zhanjie of Dragon Driver. Please be aware of time. Good morning. I'm CEO of Dragon Driver. I want to talk about our company in a very brief way. We're a very unique company, and our core the technologies are fuel-free electric driving. Electric kitchen system. It can be used for kitchen and floor-based heating. In the future, this technology can be used for industrial boilers, and the total addressable market can be 1 trillion RMB yuan in Chinese. Well, maybe you might be curious, how can a fire be lit up? But we have solid, gas, and liquid in universe. But the fourth element is plasma. Where is plasma? So if you can remove the electrons, you will have a plasma. And our lighting system is based on plasma. What are the core value propositions? It's more energy conserving, it's safer, it's environmentally friendly, and it's more efficient. For example, 85% of the people have electricity, have access to electricity, and in China, 90% of the population have access to electricity. As long as there's electricity, you don't have to light a fire in order to have a kitchen or a heating. You can use plasma for lighting purposes. And in contrast to traditional energy sources, for example, in contrast to natural gas, is 20%, 30% cheaper, and in contrast to LPG, is even less costly and efficient. We have a very unique business model. We have disrupted the traditional sales model. We have removed all the intermediaries, and we have zero inventory, and so that with zero intermediary, we go directly to our customers. And let me talk about the founding team. He is a scientist born in 1995. He's a technology guru. That is the basic conditions, the team structure. We are leveraging plasma technology to help more households and potentially industrial users to benefit from this technology. So as to benefit the entire world. That wraps up my introduction. Thank you very much. Now, please ask your questions, starting with Mr. Song. Well, I have a basic kind of question. What are the pain points in your market? What are the pain points you are addressing? Why do we need an electronic lighting system? Well, we have electromagnetic ovens, right? They are very good. What's your value to your potential customers? Yeah, please address all the questions. Mr. Yuan, my question is, well, yeah, you have removed all the intermediaries going direct to the customers, but how? How can you reach all your customers in vast numbers? When are you going to volume produce your products? In which markets?
First, to answer your first question, the pain point for our gas fuel, traditional energy is used from January to June this year. Natural gas in China, there's a shortfall of a huge. And then gas is dangerous explosion. For example, U.S., we see many incidents of explosion because of the gas. And every year, 1,600 people died of this explosion of gas. The third one is environmental protection, because in combustion of the gas, 40% went into the air to create emission, and the fourth one is the waste. So 40% has been wasted for our product. We do not have to worry about this question problems. Secondly, talking about the market model, we constructed smart sales, smart services, smart marketing. In the radius of 10 kilometers, 30 minutes, we can deliver to the doorstep to offer the fastest service, to offer the best customer experience. So the customer can very conveniently eliminate the problems of the product. As the third question, this year, November 14th and 18th, we participate in a expo. Our product became very popular. We also launched our new product launch October and November. We sold every year it's about 20 million RMB. So our product can cover the entire country by January 10th next year. We have a lot of prefecture level salespeople, and we're going to have 300 outlets. And next year, the number will increase to 800. The next one is Mor.AI. Miss Clair Gong.
请站在您的演讲台，谢谢。
I'm Clair from Mor.AI. So we are the creator of speech ecosystem. So before I go deeper, I would like to give a brief introduction about the company. We are the artificial intelligence company focused on the speech and provide the one-stop speech solutions, including from the speech capability to the cognitive capability. All the technology we list on the circles are our in-house technology. To let you have a better understanding about the speech-focused, like HMI, I would like to refer to the classical geometric theory. So here, I use dot, refers to the human-machine interaction elements. And then I use the line to refer to the conversations. And then I have the different shapes, and different shapes for the different tasks. And of course, I have the paintings refers to the abroad, like user broad requirement. Don't worry, I will go details in the following slides. So let's look at the line. I use music as example. They say, if you talk with the machine to say, can I listen to some music? The first thing we're going to do is to try to understand what you're talking about. And then we provided the feedbacks with the VUI and GUI. And of course, you can continue the conversation. So, and then we will update the feedbacks with updated like VUI and GUI. All right, so then we come to the shape. For the shape, we say each task is consistent with smart round conversations. So then we have different tasks. Currently, we have collected over 40 different tasks and services through cloud. So we allow the users use speech to make a reservation of the hotel, purchase online shopping, or like make a reservation of the restaurant. Then we come to the painting. If we look our daily life, real life, our requirement is so broad. So which is like we need a more intelligent virtual assistant. So here we let the virtual assistant can designate us to do a sequence of tasks instead of let users have to finish one task one by one. So I'll give you an example. They say if I want to go to a weekend trip, I just directly talk with the machine and it helps me to do the sequence of plans, like book the hotel, find the best attraction places, actually. All right, so then we come to the present. If we look at our daily life, so our life is filled with different locations and different places, different locations and time. So, and then we create a super count to synchronize all the information across space, across devices. So what's going to happen? So we allowed you, while you're in the home, you can talk with the speaker or like TV to say, oh, I like to purchase a movie ticket tonight. And then the system synchronizes all the information and sends it directly to the car. When you jump into the car, you don't need to repeat. It has a location, it has all the information and navigate you directly to the theater. And also, according to the times, we actually can refer you to whether you want to make a reservation of the restaurant before you actually start the movie. And also, before you arrive at the shopping mall, and we can refer you to the nearest available parking spot. So what I want to say here is like we try to let everything in the world have the life, have the brains, and make the world simple. Thank you.
谢谢。好，接下来是评委老师点评提问。
Questions now. I think this is a very interesting project. In voice recognition is a very difficult part for AI. So question is, in this multi-round conversation, what is the accuracy rate? When you fuse all these scenarios after understanding a series of accuracy, so how do you support technically? I like to find out. Actually, you connect all the things together. Technically speaking, you can make breakthrough, for example, the voice recognition. But what is your plan on the commercial application? To what extent you are doing this development? When do you think you can install this to the car? Let me answer the first question on technology. Actually, in multi-round, we are the top 3 companies. In the natural language understanding, we have made breakthrough. As a result, we created this startup. In the technical support, we're not only worried about how many rounds, so how we can most efficiently and quickly help our users to solve their demands and requests. So in understanding of each of the sentences, you have to do a good job, and also in managing the conversation. So we have to do a good job in all these fields. As for the second question, commercial application and adoption, we are building an entire voice ecosystem or speech ecosystem. We connect with 40 different services. We already connect all the services together. In the process of doing that, this is far from being easy. So we have to offer a lot of technical elements. We also have to connect the API of each of the service providers. Also, we have to worry about the payment system. To answer the last question, the commercialization, everything is ready now. So our main application scenario is a home life, household life. So now we have a very high market share. TCL, Kangka, and Sharp, very famous TV. So their voice system, we provide them with the speech system for all these appliances. We also, the automotive is another application scenario. We're also working on some of the R&D projects. Small question. How do you remove the noises in the ecosystem? This is a very good question. At the very beginning, so how we can reduce noise? We have 2 ways: proactive reduction and also terminal reduction through the noise reduction chip. Also, we can do that through cloud. So we are doing these 2 together. HMI, a human-machine interaction interface. What is your uniquenesses in terms of methodology vis-a-vis other vendors? HMI plus voice. So what are your, because Xunfei is working on this as well also. I think my core is to help you to solve the problem. Time is up. The next one is the last contestant from Watrix, Ma Xiaoshuang. Good morning, everybody. So this is what we call the gesture recognition technology. So we are we are a product of the incubation from the Chinese Academy of Sciences. What we mean by walking gesture recognition based on people's shape and people's gesture in walking to identify individuality, including your head, your leg, your muscle, and also your specific characteristic of your walking gesture. Why do we need this? If you look at this chart, this is a very clear security monitoring part. But if you look at these 4 different faces, you cannot use it. They do not have any value. But for using from a long distance, multiple angles, within 50 meters, we can identify a specific person from the specific gesture this person, he or she walks. Therefore, so this, is very important, necessary for the security system or security necessary. So the recognition accuracy is very high, 94.1%. So we're number 1. For the database, we have TDP, the video. So this is the biggest in the world based on the database and the accuracy of recognition, identification. This proves we're the only company we can commercialize this technology in the world. So we have a very strong team. So we have 3 different products. The first one is the walking gesture indexing or checking integrated machine, and also smart camera. So to search the traces of a person from a huge amount of ocean of data, we can access to hundreds of cameras and to alert the police. So those are our products. So this is a specific case for in 20 minutes, we searched 2 hours of video, and quickly we identify the suspect. So which, the public security department find is very useful, also from a remote distance when the face is covered. So we are working with the public security police department in Shanghai and Beijing. So this is a project we're working with the police department in Shanghai. So if you look at the pictures, it shows our collaborative project. Also for the commercial or business security system, the offshore oil rig, the platform in the ocean. So it could be used in healthcare, in other areas on top of the public security thing. We have signed an agency agreement worth 135 million RMB yuan with the public security departments from 12 provinces. This is our team. Our CEO is the youngest doctor of the Chinese Academy from China. This technology has been drawing attention from home and abroad. The CCTV, the Central Television Station, invited us for 2 shows. Washington Post, Fortune, Reuters, and ABC have covered our story. So this technology, walking gesture identification technology, it is a very promising technology. So what we do is to seize the opportunity to quickly contribute to the security system. Questions, please. My question is about data. AI, to be efficient, depends on high-quality data. Do you have any systematic methodology to, on an ongoing basis, to capture very high-quality data? this is also my question. Facial recognition is being used a lot right now in the security system. It's easy to capture. But for this walking gesture, how do you get that? In addition to, what are the other areas which you could apply this technology? In offering this solution, you collaborate with other companies in offering this total solution. So the collection of data, our database is collected through the page users relying on different gestures. Actually, it's very difficult for us to tell based on the algorithm model. So what type of angle of data do you need? So the page volunteers and users. Also, police department will offer us with a lot of data from a remote area. When the light is now very strong, the data will be feedback to us because the police is also looking forward to getting this technology. It's very much interested. So they are working with us to optimize the algorithm to provide us with data from the real life. Also internationally, Japan has the technology from the walking machine, but it cannot be used in real life. So you have to know how to collect data, how to use this data to help with your algorithm. Also, you need to have a customer to offer you on an ongoing basis data. And the next question is the application scenario. In addition to public security, we are also making exploration in healthcare, also smart home, smart house. Maybe air conditioning is using. So these are the other areas this technology could be applied. Are you collaborating with other companies in offering the solution? It really, we can also do the facial recognition. We can integrate the facial into the walking gesture system or machine and to offer a solution. So to combine the two together will prove to be more effective, or the walking distance, walking gesture alone will suffice. But when you're at a distance, you cannot see clearly people's face. You can only identify a person through the walking gesture. So the combination of the two will be the best. So my company can also do facial recognition.